Hello and welcome to Attingham Park for episode number 1. So, this is our new series on the channel on Attingham Park. This is taken over from Crossfields Farm. So, but I am hoping to carry on with Crossfields Farm over on my Twitch channel. I'm hoping to do live streams on Crossfields Farm. So, if you want to see how the save game's progressing and us playing on there, then definitely go and check out my Twitch channel. But yes, Attingham Park is finally out. We obviously had this map in FS19 just towards the end of Farming Simulator 19, and we've had it come again for FS22, which I'm really pleased about because I played a bit of Attingham in FS19. We obviously did a series on it. I think we did 8 episodes, but I didn't really get to get my teeth sunk into this map and really play a lot of it. So I'm really pleased that GB Modding has converted it from 19 to 22 and let us be able to play this this great map in FS22. So this series is pretty much going to be carrying on where we left off um, from the series in FS19, but with a bit of a twist. So this is very much going to be a big British beef farm. This is going to be a big UK beef farm. This save is so everything is mainly going to be focused around producing beef cattle. We're going to be doing the arable, but a lot of that is, the straw and everything is going to be for the beef cattle. The main focus on this map will be producing cattle. So that's what this series is going to be. Because I mean, I've seen a lot of people, if they do this sort of thing, that I get people. I don't get people. I've seen people do like big dairy farms or pig farms, those sort of massive arable farms, but it's very rare that you get someone do a British beef farm and a UK British farm at that as well. I've seen a few people do quite big American British beef farms, but no one has really done a UK British beef farm. So I thought it'd be a bit different. It's a series that I've wanted to do for a while. I just wanted to wait for the right time and for the right map to come out. And I feel like this would be a good map to do it on. So the majority of the equipment is the same or as close as what I could get it to the same save game as we had in 19. There's a few different bits that have changed, but I have done a few contracts off screen to get the money together to be able to purchase those different bits of equipment, and obviously things like fertilizer, seed, herbicide, all them sort of things as well. We've got a bit of a stock of. So yes, we start off with the new farmer farm, which is obviously field 35 and 34. But obviously at the end of the 19 series, we did own this yard with field 36, and obviously the equipment that we've got as well. So we did, I think, on the last episode of the 19 series, harvest this field. So I've harvested this. As you can see, the pH is fine. I've spread some lime on it. I've subsoiled it, so this will be ready for planting at some point. But obviously, we're in August at the moment. I'm hoping to plant probably barley, but it's not the right seeding time to be able to plant this. So that is what's happening with this field. So yeah, we've got this budding muck spreader, which obviously is going to be spreading our muck and our lime as well. I've got the mod which allows us to spread lime with muck spreaders. So that's sat there. And if we run round to the yard, if I quickly poke over the wall, you can see our Land Rover's just there. We've also got diesel tank here. We've got AdBlue tank as well, because we've got the odd machine that needs AdBlue. Or if we do upgrade to bigger machinery um, in the upcoming episodes. They'll probably most likely need AdBlue, so that's our AdBlue tank there. We've got a sprayer with a few herbicide IBCs, so we're nicely stocked up with that. John Deere and the New Holland combine, they're the same. I'm obviously stocked up nicely with seed and fertilizer in here, which is good. I probably will at some point get some more seed and fertilizer so we can do a few contracts and whatnot. But I think in terms of contracts, I will most likely do contracts off screen and sort of, get the money up that way, as opposed to doing them on videos. I think the videos are mainly going to be just our own farm work. So um, I have got a Heston baler, the Massey Ferguson Heston baler. So we also obviously have got as well the Heath Super Chaser. Um, Obviously with Attingham now, you can really customize the yard. So I have put this shed in, which is obviously a grain silo as well. So I thought this would work quite well. Quite a nice shed. It fits in quite well there, I think. So I put that there. I have as well put in a silage clamp just down here. I think that fits in quite well also there. So that's sitting there pretty, which is good. I have done a few contracts off screen. So I did do one harvesting one, which allowed us to get a bit of straw in the shed, which is good. So that's stat there. We've obviously said about the Heston baler, and then we've got a few different bits of equipment here. Claydon cultivator. We've obviously got our subsoiler here, set of rolls, and our seeder as well. It's probably a touch big, too big for our tractor, but I think we can make it work for the time being until we get a bigger tractor. I'm hoping, in terms of big field work tractors, I'd quite like to get the Challenger, the track Challenger, and then obviously get some bigger cultivators and seeders for that. So we've obviously we're sort of established ourselves a bit on this map, but we've still got a lot, I think, to save up for and whatnot. We've obviously still got the chickens. They're all happy here. So I think that's just. I mean, we had these in 19. They walked the yard. So I thought we'd add them back in, just because we had them in 19. But yeah, I mean, in terms of obviously we've only got the one arable field. I'm hoping to purchase some bigger arable fields as we get on, and probably turn this into a grass field and graze cattle on it. That's what I'd like to do with this, because it's not a very big field for growing crops in. It's not really worthwhile, I don't think, to seed it in a crop. I think I'll focus on some bigger arable fields, like, field 38 or 37, all these fields down here. And these, our focus, I think, is much better having them as arable as opposed to this little field here. So, one thing as well is we have got the greenhouses just down here. I haven't got a water tank because obviously I can't remember if these were here in FS19. I don't think they were. So obviously it's a new thing, these greenhouses for 22. So I haven't got a water tank for that, but I think, we're on 77,500. At some point I'll put in a water point, like a tap, somewhere here, and we'll get a water trailer and we'll do the greenhouses as well, as a bit of extra income. So we're playing the save quite realistically. I've got seasons is on. I've got precision farming is on. A few other different mods that enhance and make the game a bit more interesting and a bit more realistic. But yeah, we're obviously, cattle is the main focus on this map. We've got this cattle shed just here. There's another cattle farm just down here that at some point I would like to would like to purchase. It comes with 2 grass fields, which is quite good. It comes with 3 grass fields rather. But it obviously is very costly. It is 857,000 at the moment. I've got a mod in which the field prices, the land prices differentiate. So at some point, it's plus 86% at the moment. So it's quite highly inflated price, but at some point it might be less. It might be minus. If I might be able to find a field, which you see it's minus 5%. So that's actually quite cheap, field 40. A lot of the fields are quite over. You got there 3.3, 5%, 37. But it's one of those things you have to monitor. Um, at the moment, with it being as high as 86%, there's no point whatsoever in buying that farm because the price is so oversaturated. So if we keep an eye on it, at some point, it'll either be just plus 0%, or if we can get it like one of these fields where it's minus 3.3%, that means we can purchase the land cheaper. So that is another mod I have got installed on this save. So and then obviously I quite like the first arable field I'd quite like to purchase would probably be field 38. It's quite a decent sized field. It's obviously again it's plus 20% on the land price at the moment. So but the yield potential is pretty good. Decent soil, and it'd be a nice decent field I think to start off. When I purchase this field, I will probably then convert field 36 into a grass field. But yeah, that is obviously a bit of an introduction to the series, to the farm, what we're planning on doing. Today, what I'm hoping to do is get some fields cut for silage. So we're going to head on down to the BGA, and we'll hook our mower up and everything. We've got 2 grass fields as it stands at the moment. I don't think I've fully fertilized them. I can't remember now. I'll have a quick look. No, I haven't fertilized them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 1 cut off them, and then when we've cut all the fields and collected everything up and whatnot, then I'll fertilize them, ready for them. When we hopefully come to cut it again for hay, we'll have a decent yield for that as well. So, yeah, I think today it's just going to be a case of get these fields mown, possibly windrowed up. We'll have to see, but definitely we're hoping to get them cut today. And I'm hoping to put the grass in that silage clamp that I've installed at the cow farm. So do not need a PTO. There we go. Wonder why it wasn't working then. Yeah, this obviously is all of our silage equipment down here. I think we did do quite a bit of mowing in the 19 series, but I thought because the last episode was harvesting, I wouldn't start off this series with harvesting. I'd start off again with mowing this field. So I'll get everything unfolded. I think these 2 are the same mowers that I used in FS19. So yeah, we're going to get this mowed. I'm not hoping for a particular wonderful yield because obviously it hasn't been fertilized. I think the pH is fine on this field, but obviously it hasn't been fertilized. I think it possibly does need ploughing as well. So that's maybe something I'll perhaps do as well. But I think, you know, just to get the silage going, it'll do. It'll be all right. But yeah, probably a bit late to the party in starting my series on this map. I know quite a few people have started their series on this map now, but I wanted to just sort of get everything set up and start this series off right. But yeah, like I say, Calmston, I'm still going to be playing the save for Calmston Farm. That'll just obviously be in my Twitch channel rather than YouTube. So yeah, definitely come and check me out on Twitch if you haven't already. Come and chat with me. I do like the grass texture on this map. It looks quite nice, quite full. It's quite a nice colour as well. The grass. Because obviously we're cutting it at the right time. Just starting to get the grass heads just coming to seed. So we're definitely cutting it at the right time. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around a few times and then we'll perhaps look at setting up GPS and then going up and down the field. So we're getting on well, progressing through this field quite nicely. I've mowed the top of the field, so that's that's all done. And yeah, we're just going up and down the field now using GPS, so should get some nice straight lines. I don't think that we're going to be able to get the other field done today. I think we'll probably just be able to get this field all mowed up. But next episode we'll be able to carry on, and we'll be able to get the that field next door. That's the second field that needs mowing. But I'm quite impressed with how this field has done. It doesn't seem to be yielding terribly. If we have a look at the map, it's fairly sort of yellow, orangey, greeny. It's not so much red or orange, so I'm quite pleased considering that there's no fertilizer on this field. It's still doing about 50% yield, which is still pretty good considering, you know, the Alba field is more orangey red. So no, I am pleased with how this field's gone. So I mean, definitely in terms of when we put fertilizer on this field, it should definitely yield really well. So we'll be able to get probably quite a lot of hay off this field and the other one as well. We'll have to see how that field yields out, but especially certainly this field, it's done well. I think I'm quite pleased with how well it's done. So we're just finishing up the field. It's nice and satisfying, isn't it, when you look across a mowed field or a cut field? It's always very satisfying. But yeah, we've got this field done, which is good. Good job done, because I think this is the bigger field out of the two. I think the other field is still a decent size, but not quite as big. Um, so no, it's been a job well done today. So yeah, that is probably what I'm going to call the episode. As always, if you have enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel as well, consider hitting the subscribe button also. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Attingham Park. Are you playing the map? How far are you into your save now? And yeah, what are you looking forward to about the new series that we're hopefully gonna have running on it? It should be a really good save, I think, on this map. You know, with the beef farm and everything. I think it's going to be really good when we get it up and running. and expand the farm quite a lot more. So, but yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.